Right next to me is a two-row compact SUV made by Nissan. This is the 2025 Nissan Rogue SV all-wheel drive. Is it good? Is it bad? And is it worth it altogether? Well, in this video, I'll be taking you through everything about this, and let's see, is it worth it? Now, this specific vehicle is $37,000 after all options and destination fee. The base is $32,000. This has around $3,000 worth of options and a $1.5 destination fee. Thank you to Executive Jeep Nissan for allowing me to use this vehicle for the day. Their information will be linked down in the description below. Let's dive right into it and talk about the front because there is a lot going on with this front. I think too much personally, to the point where the license plate holder actually covers some body trim of the front grille and the bottom grille. It's like they just put so much stuff on and said, oh, we need the license plate. Okay, just throw it there. But some people might actually like this front. You got this front chrome grille here, and there's a ton of airflow for that intercooler and radiator. And then there's even airflow down there, so I can stick my whole hand down there if I wanted to. The Nissan badge right front and center, everyone knows what you're driving. Over here on the side, there's a split kind of headlight design in this vehicle. So up here, you have your daytime running lights, which are LED, but you do have incandescent turn signals. So this part is one thing, and then down here is your actual LED headlights. So this vehicle does have that, which that's a plus here. So that's your headlights, that's your turn signals, and daytime running lights up there. This part down here is actual airflow, and it's the biggest that I've ever seen. So this takes air, sucks it through to the side to improve the aerodynamics of this vehicle, and it's massive, like extremely massive. I could basically stick my whole hand in there. I'll pan to it and show you. It's pretty unique. And this vehicle does not have any front parking sensors or front cameras. Under the hood is where this vehicle starts to become a little strange, odd, and just weird. This is a 3-cylinder engine. Yes, this vehicle has a 1.5 liter 3-cylinder turbocharged engine, and you're probably thinking, okay, it probably produces like 130 horsepower. No, this produces 201 horsepower and 225 foot-pounds of torque. That's more power than a lot of turbocharged 4-cylinders. And this is a 3-cylinder. And all that power is going to all 4 wheels since it's all-wheel drive. It's going through a CVT transmission, and this engine gives this vehicle a pretty healthy 31 miles to the gallon. If you like cars just like me, can you hit that subscribe button down below? Only takes 1 second and it helps me out a lot. Thank you. The key fob of this vehicle is a simple black plastic, nothing crazy. It does have the new Nissan logo up there, silver trim around the edges. It looks actually premium, even though it's just black plastic. So you got simple lock, unlock there, then hold this and the trunk automatically opens up. And once it's up, just hold it again and the trunk automatically shuts. And this vehicle does have remote start. So just hit the lock button, hold the remote start, and the vehicle should start up. And there it goes. Roof rails up top and a panoramic sunroof, and that's actually part of the option the SV premium package that this vehicle has. So the base trim of the SV will not have that. This thing right here, does anyone know what this piece is? I've always seen this on a lot of Nissans. I have no idea. It looks like something that can come down, but it's just there. Let me know if you know what that is. These mirrors have blind spot monitoring built into them, and do not have turn signals on this side. These are 18-inch alloy rims with all-season weather tires. Black plastic cladding there, gets dirty, wipe it off, very easy. Plastic cladding down there also, and then with your keys in the pocket, just hit this little button, the vehicle locks, hit it again, and now it unlocks. Open up the rear door, and you're greeted to actually half plastic, half like leatherette material. Actually very nice. Hard touch up here. You got the all leatherette on the side here, and then even where the armrest is. It's not that thick, but it's enough. Very nice. Hard plastic down here. That's where you want it to be hard. You put a cup there, gets dirty, wipe it away. Speaker grille, window controls, door handle, and then this has, the SV premium package option, and it has sun visors on this and the other side. Hopping in the rear, it's not a luxurious rear, but it's a practical rear. The amount of space that I have for legroom is crazy. That's set to my driving position. I'm 5'8", not the tallest, but look at the headroom. Again, I probably have like 3 more inches, so a 6-foot tall person can probably fit in here pretty good, or just maybe touching. Legroom, again, phenomenal. There's no pocket on here. There's a pocket on this over there to put some like little extra papers if you want. There is a bigger middle hump in this. Now, I think this could be relatively fine since it's like a big middle hump here. I can kind of go like that and sit comfortably, but you probably do want to kind of man spread like this. And when you do, there is enough room for 3 adults to fit in here comfortably fine with it. Air vents in the back, 2 USB Type-C ports, and if there's no one in the middle seat, you have a cup holder armrest that you could pull down. It's really nice and plush. Put 2 cups there, rest drawer, It's nice. This whole seating arrangement, all the back and the front, is the Syntex leather. Again, that's part of the SV premium package. So again, that's an extra $2,000 for this, but it's actually very nice in the back. Let's see, did these recline at all? Oh, okay, don't do that. But let's see. They recline tiny bit more, nothing really crazy, but at least they do somewhat. The sunroof for this vehicle is absolutely massive. The rear actually gets a bigger part of the sunroof than the front, but the front opens up where the rear doesn't. And that actually goes pretty decently far back to the point where now I could just stick my whole head outside. Open up the front door and you're greeted to pretty much the same stuff as the rear, but you do have soft touch plastic instead of hard touch here. That same leatherette all across the side. For this, that's actually even more squishier than the back there. Hard touch plastic down here, put drinks, snacks, wash it away. Speaker grill, window controls, one is one touch down and then one touch up, but the other ones you have to hold. Mirror controls, lock, unlock, and then door handle. Both the front seats are heated and leatherette. They bolster you in actually very nice. They're super comfortable and squishy, but only the driver is power operated. So the driver goes forward, back, the tilt, lumbar controls, but the passenger is manually operated. I kind of wish this was also power, but you have manual there and then manual over here. Turn on the vehicle with a push to start and you are greeted to a full-on analog gauge cluster. Now it does have a screen in the center, but basically this is full analog. You have your analog RPMs on the side here, your analog miles per hour there. Now if you want digital miles per hour, you could switch this little tab here and go to miles per hour. And then with these arrows, this whole screen can be changed to kind of different miles per hour stuff, drive computer, fuel economy. Go through here, you actually have turbo PSI. So it'll show the PSI pressure of your turbo, which is odd in a kind of like economy vehicle. Usually race cars and high-end sports cars have that. Tire pressure monitor, 4x4 controls, audio controls, some safety settings, which I'll get into, and then all your vehicle settings. This vehicle has a leather-wrapped heated steering wheel with heating controls down over here. There's paddle shifters on the back. This whole wheel is really cool. This part right here, the new Nissan logo, it's more kind of futuristic looking. It's not round like other vehicles. I kind of like it, makes it stand out. Over here is some media controls. You have volume, skip to the next song. That's to control the little screen that I showed you there. Over here, you have voice commands, your phone controls, and then these are some of your safety settings. So this vehicle has adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring over there, and then hit this little button right here, and you can scroll on and off some of the safety settings. It has forward collision warning, blind spot monitoring that I showed you earlier, lane keep assist, and it also has steering assist. So if I can get into here, yeah, okay. So what this will do is when you're on the highway, if you set it up, like let's say with adaptive cruise control, it'll kind of assist your steering when you're on the highway. Now this is not anywhere near a hands-free driving thing, but it's really nice when you're driving and it kind of just guides you in the lanes. And this also does have a backup camera with moving trajectory lines. Now it is not the clearest camera at all, but it gets the job done. And when you back up to something like another car or like a person, let's say, it's gonna beep at you saying, hey, stop, no, don't hit it, because it doesn't want you to hurt them. The touchscreen in this vehicle has wired Android Auto and wired Apple CarPlay. It does not have wireless. The screen is responsive, but it's very like, you know, laggy. It probably runs like 10 FPS. But down here, you actually have physical buttons. So just hit that, go straight to the menu, brighten it, dim it, simple like that. Camera, boom. I really like this, you know, phone, then turn on the music on and off. I like how there's physical buttons. You don't have to go through all the settings and adjust it, just hit the simple button. But I do have one thing to say is I reviewed the new Nissan Kicks, which was about $10,000 cheaper than this. And it had the brand new screen, super responsive, super nice. And this is $10,000 more and still has the old screen. I wish Nissan would bring it to other vehicles. They do in this Rogue, but you have to step up to like the $40,000 version. Why? This is what, maybe 10, 50 bucks to put a touchscreen in? Make it just a little better. Below the touchscreen, you do have physical AC controls, which I really like. They're actually dual zone climate, so the driver has its own and the passenger has its own. So one can be brutally hot and one can be brutally cold. The heating seat controls right there, heated steering wheel controls, that's to adjust the fan speed. Very nice, simple, easy. Below the AC controls, there's two USB Type-C ports down here. Open this up, you have a cigarette lighter port. This is not a wireless charging pad. You can just rest your phone there and charge it through a cable. There's two cup holders in here. They fit big cups here. They have these little things to squish them into place. This is the drive mode selector, and I really like this because it's super satisfying to move. A lot of different drive mode selectors are kind of just, you know, kind of doop, and you don't know it's selected. This you do, it like clicks into place. So you have auto, eco, sport, and then you have snow and off-road mode, which is a lot of modes for any vehicle, so it's crazy how this vehicle has that many modes. The armrest here is pretty thin, but it gets the job done, and you want to open it up, just hit that, and it's like 2 barn doors that open. And you have a pretty decent amount of storage in there, and an extra little secret compartment, I guess put a key there. And I actually almost forgot, there's some secret storage under here below the gear lever and cup holders. So just put little earbuds or whatever you want in there, and no one would really know. The rear of the vehicle is very different than the front. The front was very clustered, all put together. This is all spread out. You have LED taillights, but you do have incandescent turn signals in the back here. Same with the front with LED light, and then turn signals are incandescent. Up here, you have a third LED brake light and a little roof spoiler that sticks out. I'll pan to and show you. It's pretty nice. Nissan badge right front center, and below that, the Rogue badge. Usually a lot of branded vehicles will have it kind of over there, but no, it's right front center. Everyone knows exactly what you're driving. All-wheel badge here, and then these little dots down here are your parking sensors. So those will beep at you when you come close to other objects, cars. I actually try to speed up in the back, like where you guys are on the camera, and it stopped me. So it immediately stops you when you come close to something because it doesn't want you to hit it at all. Under the license plate, there's a button, hit that, and the trunk automatically opens up. It actually opens up pretty decently fast. And hopping in here, there is a ton of space. So much space to where I could fit 2 of me. Now, I'm not the tallest, again, I'm 5'8", but that's very impressive for this 2-row kind of mid-size compact SUV. And you could have 2 people, let's say, picnic out of here, eat some pizza, watch a game. It'd be kind of nice. Then if you even want more space, just hit this lever and these seats just fly down like that. Just simple. A kid can do that. Super nice. And if I want, I can lay down here, put a whole mattress and sleep. And there's actually secret storage over here, more secret storage over there, and then under this you do have a spare tire. So lift this up and you have a spare tire. But what's cool is, hey, I don't want this. Just throw that out. And you can put more stuff here if you want to, or put things there and then cover this back up and no one would know. But the real question is, what do you think about this vehicle? Do you like it or do you absolutely hate it? Do you think it's worth the $37,000? Let me know in the comments below. And please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to keep updated with more content. And a huge thank you to Executive Jeep Nissan of North Haven, Connecticut for allowing me to use this vehicle for the day. Their information will be linked down in the description below.